Niles wakes up with his girlfriend. Today is her sister's wedding. His girlfriend hurries to dress up to be a bridesmaid in the wedding. The wedding takes place. Niles is holding a cup of wine. He is sitting alone. On the stage, his girlfriend is singing. There is a person like him, who doesn't like this party. It's the bride's sister, Sarah, because the family doesn't like her. At that moment, his girlfriend calls Sarah to the stage. Sarah doesn't understand, she hasn't prepared anything. Suddenly, Niles actively heads to the stage, helping Sarah not feel shy. Everyone starts dancing. Niles feels glad like others. However, his eyeline hasn't left Sarah. Towards Niles's invitation, Sarah asks him if he had a beautiful girlfriend. Niles takes Sarah to see her sister. She is playing around with a stranger. Sarah asks him why he doesn't do anything. Niles just answered that he couldn't stop them. Niles feels so pitiful. They look at each other. Niles takes Sarah to a beach. He saw the chance. Niles is taking off his pants when an arrow suddenly hits his back. He screams out, "Roy, why do you appear right this moment?" Niles runs away, but he still hits another arrow from the strange man. Sarah is so frightened, she screams out and runs to hide behind the stone. Before leaving, Roy said that he wouldn't let them run away. Then, Roy goes into a red cave and disappears after a while. Niles tries to pull himself to the front of the cave. When Niles is about to reach the red light, Sarah suddenly runs to him. Niles stops her from following him. Then, he was sucked in by that light. Opening eyes, his girlfriend is in front of him. He is taken back to the wedding. He couldn't count how many times this has repeated. But Sarah followed him, falling into this loop. In the morning when she wakes up, she finds herself back to her sister's wedding day. Sarah said to her family but nobody believed her. She sees Niles is taking a sunbath. She immediately heads to beat him. Niles must take her to the cave, and explains that as long as they go there, time will repeat itself. Or sleeping and dying could take them back to that day. Sarah immediately goes into the cave. As predicted, she wakes up in the morning. She used all the ways to leave though she didn't sleep, and left. Even, she pulled Niles to suicide together but the result is still like that. Having no way, they take some wine. She asks Niles why that man wanted to kill him. It's Roy. He knew him since the wedding which occurred a long time ago. In one time when he was drunk, he wanted to return to this day forever. Niles immediately takes him to the cave. He's like Sarah. Thus, he couldn't help taking revenge on Niles. He has the hobby of killing him. It's fortunate that he stays quite far away. Sarah wonders whether he felt bored. Niles just smiles. Regardless of whether it's a man or a woman, he slept with all the people in the wedding. Sarah can't believe this. She asks him about her. That day was her first time. Roy broke everything. For the bride, Niles hadn't succeeded. Sarah thought that she couldn't escape anyway. Thus, she would do things that she doesn't dare to do. When her sister and the groom announced their marriage, she went to hug her sister, and said that she had slept with the groom yesterday. It seems like this wedding couldn't end. Sarah completely let herself be free. She wakes up Niles every day. They sneak into other people's houses to swim. Go to the shooting range together to rob guns. They steal cars, and even steal airplanes. They've already tried everything, the only thing left is that the thing Roy broke. So they went camping outside, happily had a gossip and sleep together. In the morning, she happily woke up and heard a man's voice. As the groom told her, she should leave, and not tell anyone. If she chooses this repetition, she will have to face her brother-in-law every day. She told Niles, she didn't want to be here anymore. Niles didn't understand what happened, but Roy pretended to be a policeman to hunt Niles. Niles wanted to run, but Sarah stopped the car. Roy walked over and aimed his gun at Niles. Sarah rammed Roy again. Though he is able to return to life, the feeling of pain is true. They quarrel when a policeman comes. But Sarah doesn't care. She even jokes at them. The policeman's bullets hit Niles. They are handcuffed on the street. They quarrel with each other again. Sarah is so angry. Niles told him that he had slept with her many times. He just needed to choose the right time and place, and spoke the same sentences. Sarah feels that she has been lied to so many times. She gets pissed off, wanting to end everything. In the next morning, Niles goes to apologize to her but he can't find her. Niles continuously releases his anger. He also finds his friend to talk to. Niles feels so hopeless that he meets Roy. Roy took the wine, and talked for a while, then brought out the boat to end the day for Niles. Waking up, he found Sarah lying next to her. She told him she's been studying quantum physics these days. She discovered that if they return 3 seconds before it gets explosion, they can get out of this loop. She even put a goat inside for testing. But Niles is passionately in love with her, just wants to stay with her. Sarah refuses to go to her sister's wedding. She went on stage, saying that she loves her family and sister very much. Then, she brought the bomb to end this cycle. He is drinking wine but his mind is all about Sarah. Thus, he robs a car, and drives to that cave. He stands in front of the cave. He knows that he is too jealous. But he loves her so much. He volunteers to die for her. After hearing that, Sarah feels so touched. They hold each other's hand, and go into the cave. After a long kiss, they exploded. In the end, they escaped from that loop and lived a happy life together.